Okay, good. Okay, hello everyone, all the medical professions. Now, this is the first session I'll try to hold this year because last few years, at research, we've been really busy trying to help just common people, the people that are interested in this energy work, cosmic human energy. We all have it. Different races have their own knowledge, have their own culture. Okay, but like I said, I don't speak other people's language. I can only help people with my lifetime research in the Chinese side because we have a few thousand years of records there, so may help. So all these lectures in the past have been, there's over 200 now. It's free on Facebook, and we're putting things on the YouTube this year. Hopefully more people will come to all of us, and we can help them because we are all medical professions, and maybe we can do our duty and try to help those who missed their chance when they were young to get into the university to train it properly as a medical profession. So I think we as a medical profession, we should help them as well. So this is the whole objective of it. And now also what I would like to really tonight, I have very, obviously I'm humbled and honored, to have, Tom D'Angello is he's already, he will introduce himself in a minute. So to share with one of the major things that I've been researching for years, and I know I had a little bit of success on it, but I need more to convince, especially, shall we say, non-believer or critics, or even many different doctors, Western doctors, TCM doctors, that what is this emission of energy? Now, I put all my case study on the Facebook, 28 years of case study on Facebook already, but it's still a lot of people saying that I'm a fake, I pay somebody to jump up and down and this and that. It doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother me. I'm only research fellows. I'm not his master, okay? Yeah, but what I like to know is I've done it, but to me, what happened there? What coming out from my hand, right? The emission of energy, what type of energy and things like that. Then I did attend a few times. I gave lecture in the Beijing University and also the Beijing Academy of Science. And what I've read, a lot of the article, I've seen a lot of different professors, they in China, mainly in China, they have done a lot of research work, and already they have listed out the two types of energies that actually we can emit. One is electromagnetic field, because we are electric, and also it's a low frequency infrared heat. Okay, yeah. So mainly, although I try very hard, I still need more data and things, and that's why I'm willing to learn from all of the colleague, all the medical professions, and we can put our head together, try to let people know that the human body, the human mind and body, an amazing machine that we can self-heal ourselves, and that's the whole objective of it. So tonight, what I like to do is I'll just quickly point out the point that I like Tom to help me to connect these electromagnetic field. Now, what I'd like to do is, first, now there are two ancient Taoist terms here. One is the susceptibility between cosmic and human energy. That means the sensitivity between energy outside our body and energy inside our body. So again, energy works. So how are we going to connect in it? So the second question to come in is the interaction between cosmic and human energy. Okay. Now, before I hand the show over to Tom, I would like to quickly show a few things, and then Tom, when you get ready, I'll let you, come in. And I want to share something because today somebody sent me something. Share screen. Can somebody give me share screen? Thank you. Somebody sent me some footage, and I found it very interesting, and I'm going to use this. Here I would like to jerk your memories back to the 2004 tsunami, which disastrously killed 230,000 people in Southeast Asia. It was another very sad story. However, numerous reports had been published about the strange animals' behavior before the tsunami struck. Some reports even suggested that animals fleeing to the higher ground actually have saved those who follow their frenzied actions. To this point, I would like to make connections between the ancient Taoist teachings of susceptibility of cosmic and human energy, and also interactions between cosmic and human energy and those very unusual senses of animal behavior with cosmic energy. 17 years ago, one of my chapter in my PhD dissertation, I have already published research findings regarding our inborn animal instincts and what happened to them when they were decommissioned throughout our evolution period, and where could these power of paranormal now. As early as 2008, I was attending conferences held by the Beijing Science Institute regarding the human's electromagnetic field and low-frequency infrared heat energy field. Researchers managed to record the said two type of energies coming out from the center of all the Qigong teachers and internal Naidan Taoist medicines physicians in the center of their palms. Here in this discussion, we are looking at the human electromagnetic fields, the energies which come out from the center of the palm. Later, I came across this theremin electromagnetic field musical instrument, which was built by Mr. Leon Theremin back into 1929. I thought then that it might be a good scientific and physical testimonies which can confirm the emissions of EMG energies from the palms of the human body. Now let's see and hear how I try to connect the theremin musical instruments and the spontaneous spasm reaction of my patients from different parts of the world their reactions. Now, the common goal here, obviously, is the emissions of human energy. Now, I use this because you can compare. Why is it that people say that, all right, now the lady put out her hand, right, to create over some instrument, and everybody accepted it. And when I put out my hand, or a lot of us, we can always do it, and put out a hand and trigger a spasm of the human being, then we're fake. So I don't know. You tell me. True? Yeah? So that's why I've done my homework. Now, you want to argue with that? This is human electromagnetic field. So at least, I think I've done a very good, homework on that, isn't it? It's the only reason I found out, and then suddenly hit me, said, hey, how come, people accept that? Now, that's why the emission of energy. So what energy we emit? So that is the topic of tonight, electromagnetic field. Obviously, I'll do some more on some other time on the low frequency infrared. So now you can use modern science, human science now, right, to decode all the ancient Chinese stuff. It's there, 4,000 years of record. And also on top of that, we have a methodology. How are we going to control that? What amount of electromagnetic field we send out? True? And I think it's brilliant. I mean, that Thurman, Mr. Thurman himself, I mean, you can see 1929, and you can see the antenna on one hand, okay? That's receiving the exchange and interaction. And then on the other hand, the loop one is the volume, so the density and the volume, I mean, the amount of energy, high pitch, low pitch. It's all science. So why is it that people put it out there working on a machine, people can accept it, and I put on my hand, right, working on a human being, a life force, right? And I got all the banana throw at me. and even like smelly shoes like George Bush got throwing the blinking shoes at me. Why? You tell me, I don't know. Okay, now, so this is my defense. Okay, out of my PhD defense 17 years ago. All right, so that's my question now. Okay, so I call this meeting, so I want to learn more. I want to learn more because, you know, the more we know, or more I know, I don't know. I really find out I don't know anything. So tonight I have the pleasure of having Tom D'Angello. Right? He's worked with all the electromagnetic field. Now, this is where I want to point it out. Why animals have that kind of sensitivity? Don't we? We all know that now. Sonar, the electromagnetic field, like, you know, the whales, dolphins, even the birds need the electromagnetic field to fly around. Now, we were animals. What happened to our ability to sense things? And now I'm sending out things. So why is it so we need more data to prove the scientific world that, yes, electromagnetic field, that you all have it. We all have it. Okay, we can send it out and trigger what? Trigger, yeah, the spasm, the musculoskeletal systems. And obviously within all the muscles, yeah, you have the peripheral nervous system, so collecting all the signal or the qi, the night qi, ancient Chinese, then go into the central nervous systems, which is obviously, and then the electric. So this is obviously electrical, field, magnetic field, and then go up to the brain and then open up the brain, and then the brain obviously sending all the neuron pathway and the reward systems and things. And then that's how open up the endocrine system to release our natural body medicine. So far, I've done my homework, but I love to learn more from all the other professionals. So that's why I call these meetings. So hopefully this year we'll have more of this. So if any one of you want to have some brilliant idea and your experience to share, we're here. We are here. Okay, so this is the whole objective of tonight. Now I'm gonna introduce Tom. Can somebody give Tom?
Shall I share my screen?
Yeah, no, you don't need me now. So just give the Tom. Yeah, here you go, Tom. Introduce yourself.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to share my screen immediately, and then I'll introduce myself. I don't know if presentation is coming up.
You got it. Yes.
Thank you very much.
That's better. I'm going to minimize it. So, brief history of me. I mean, I know we all know each other a little bit. I worked in technology, IT, infrastructure, and I tried to set up a biofuel company once because I was worried about the environment. Well, that said, it's not that great for the environment, biofuels. Then I did study physiotherapy because I come from a medical family, and didn't really enjoy that. And I found myself blending IT technologies with the anatomy and everything that you study in physiotherapy. And what you get from that is diagnostic imaging. So MRI, CT, plain film, X-rays, all that kind of stuff, bone scanning. And I found myself my first job was in Oxford. And I got into research. I was working for the Botner Institute, which is Oxford University's musculoskeletal research division. So I was in there for a while, and that was pretty interesting. And I moved from there and took a job which was involved with all this shockwave research, and it's called lithotripsy. And anyway, let me move on to another slide. So